Okay. Hello, Will. Going straight to that, are we? Straight to that. Hello, Marina, as well. Hope you're both doing okay. Didn't deny it. Yeah. That's the first thing you go for in stream today. Oh, I can't really deny. I mean, I did say it, but let's just like ignore it. Good old revenge, yeah. We'll leave it at that. Oh, you cut your finger. Oh. Hopefully not too badly. Hopefully it hasn't fallen off. I mean, yeah, you could, but are you going to? Like, let's be honest here. Are you actually going to? Have you had a busy day today at work then? Because I saw you said... I think you said you had something like this evening, unless I'm reading... Well, I checked the Discord just before starting, and I think I read something like that, Marina. That you've got like a thing in the evening or something. Yeah, I mean, I guess like busy days come up. They happen every now and again. I think even when it's like your own leisure thing, it still can be like a really busy day. Lord of the Rings concert, yeah, that's what it was. That does sound pretty interesting. I've never seen any of the Lord of the Rings stuff. Or like any of the books or anything. Like, I would absolutely go for like the music, but I wouldn't have a clue what any of the music was. I might have seen one of them, but I'm not certain. You were right. Oh, well, did you like have a bet on whether I would actually know about Lord of the Rings or not? Oh dear. Yeah, I've never seen any of them, I don't think. I may have seen like a couple of scenes, and that's about it. I think I probably like the music, but as I said, I just wouldn't know what the music was about or anything like that. I mean, that's the thing, I don't really know it. I don't really know if I don't like it or not, because I've never seen them, so... And it's just not the thing that... I don't really know why I've never watched them. Guess it's just not the thing that I've been interested in seeing. For whatever reason. I don't know, there's a lot of things that I never think about, and then when someone mentions it, it's like, oh yeah, that would be cool. Like, oh, that'd be fun to do, or that'd be interesting to see, or something. But I just never would have, you know, I would have like heard of it or know of it, but I never would have thought to actually like watch it or anything. And then someone mentions it, it's like, actually, yeah. I mean, I doubt I will. Because for whatever reason, I'm just not, you know, it's not exactly on my list of things I want to watch or whatever, or things I want to do. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess it's more like things where, like things that you would go for the experience rather than like the stuff behind it in a way. Like you go there for the atmosphere or like the music or whatever rather than for, you know, the purpose of like what the music was created for, or like the actual like racing or this sort of thing. You know, you go for the experience type stuff. That's probably what it is. I mean, we might own a couple of the books, I don't know. I've definitely never read them. Because my nan reads a lot of that sort of stuff, so I wonder if maybe she would have some. She probably does have them somewhere, but so I've never exactly had a like desire to read them. And say the films have never really been on. Like there are sometimes films that, you know, they'll just be on the TV or something. You know, while you're doing something, you'll just put something on, and then it's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll watch this and see what it's like. But I don't know if any of the Lords of the Rings stuff has done that, or like done it at a time where I would be, you know, just putting something on TV. And that's the thing, it's one of those things that are like, maybe you should watch it at some point just because of how like popular it is, sort of thing. You know, one of the like, oh yeah, this is so popular, you should probably just watch it to try and see why it's popular, sort of thing. Or like read it to see why it's popular. Like it kind of seems like that sort of thing, but you know, there are a lot of things like that that I just haven't really done because I don't really watch like TV or TV shows that much. There's a lot of like popular shows or whatever that I just haven't seen. You have like the extended cut, oh my god. Really going all out with the Lord of the Rings fandom here. You want to make a joke? Oh no. Oh no. I'm already nervous about what it's gonna be. Okay, first try Gobu. Yeah, go for it. How bad is this gonna be? That's it. I used to read a ton when I was younger, but I don't anymore. Like when I was younger, I read all the time. I don't know. I just haven't really done it in years. I know it's just something that I don't really find super interesting. Or like super appealing now, I guess. Because it's like all I did when I was younger. I mean, that's the thing, like, I mean, reading in general now is a lot less common than it was. Definitely like a decade ago or something, but... I mean, like, some people do still read, but, you know, it's just not... I don't know, it's just not super popular anymore. You know, hello, Vlad. This challenge I probably tried about 20 times. Like 15 to 20 times, I think. And we've got pretty close a lot of times, but haven't had a successful attempt yet. You read 2,000 to 4,000 pages a month. Oh my god. Wait, how many is that a day? Is that like 60 pages a day? Like 70 pages a day? What the fuck? I guess you like reading them, Marina. Holy. Yeah, I read the joke, Will. It wasn't worthy of a response. It was so bad it wasn't worthy of a response. That's what you get. Dude, that wasn't a headshot. Okay, interesting first bull of the day. Very uncooperative. Well, not necessarily uncooperative, just I've fucked up what I've been trying to do. Dude, what is this guy doing? Oh. Please. Okay. I mean, I don't think this one has taken as long as the purification run yet. I can't remember exactly how long this has taken. I think I've been on this maybe 2 weeks. I think purification was like a month. So it definitely hasn't taken as long yet. And we've gotten very close quite a lot of times, but yeah. Where am I going? Hollow Knight's taking up your reading time, yeah. I mean, Hollow Knight is a very, very good game. It is very worth it. Definitely worth taking up the reading time for. I mean, hey, if you enjoy it, and then when you finish it, you can join me and a lot of other people in the sort of waiting party for Silksong, the sequel, which has been... I'm trying to think when it was announced. Like 4 years ago or something, it was announced. Ah, shit. Are you just scared? Are you scared of the DLCs, Will? I mean, in all honesty, I would probably say... I fucked this up twice, what? I would honestly say do the DLCs before the farming. Because or like split it up, because the farming can get quite tedious. Dude, there we go, holy fuck. I would probably do the DLCs first, because the farming is... See, it's nowhere near as bad as DS3, but it's not exactly... You know, it's not exactly easy. Or like quick. Oh, hello Ratchet, hope you're doing okay. I think the hardest part for me when I was doing Shura was Guardian 8. I think when I first did Shura and first no-hit this game, 8 was like the boss that I struggled with the most. I honestly didn't find Ishin that bad. And then in these runs, honestly, it's been Lady Butterfly. Lady Butterfly's been like the biggest wall in these runs. Which probably sounds weird because of how early game the boss is, but... Like, she's quite easy to beat, but very difficult to no-hit. Okay, there's Genichiro. I mean, Ishin comes with extra difficulty just for being the final boss. You know, like, even if I'm super confident with the fight, there's going to be that extra bit of difficulty just because he's the final boss. And, you know, it's like, if you're on a no-hit run, that's the last thing you need to do to get the run. So there's just going to be that extra bit of sort of nerves in there. So even if the fight, like, I'm confident at it, there's always going to be that sort of, you know, nerves when I'm on an actual run. Is it 30 you need, Will? So you have 10 and then I think you need 30, right? So you're going to get those and then do DLC? Honestly, makes sense. I'm pretty sure you also need the, you know, the Bellkeeper Covenant. Like the one in the Belfries. I'm pretty sure you also need that one. Would I say the runbacks in Hollow Knight get bad? I'm just trying to think of some of the fights. Like off the top of my head. If I can think... I think some of them can get quite long. But not necessarily bad. But I think some of them are quite long runbacks, but not necessarily like... You know, where you're going to be in big danger of... like losing a ton of health on the way or something. There's only like one I can think of where the enemies in the run back can cause an issue. but it's still not that bad because of shortcuts. So honestly, I don't think Hollow Knight runbacks, at least off the top of my head, that I can think of, are that bad. Right, what am I doing? I mean, and also, like, once you start getting more, like, mobility stuff, it becomes nicer, just sort of in general. Like, so obviously, runbacks will just become quicker. Or there are certain charms you can get to, like, make you run faster or dash faster, all this sort of stuff. But yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised that the first one made it past Gyobu, I'm gonna be honest. First ones normally like get hit in Ogre or Gyobu or something. You think New Game Plus Aldia is the worst boss in the game? Interesting. As far as like new game stuff, like, I mean, I think in New Game Lost Sinner is a really cool boss, but then in New Game Plus, when it adds in like the Pyromancers, it becomes quite like spammy and annoying. Hey, you still have the joys of the DLC, so I'm sure you can look forward to that. Good old DLC bosses. I mean, honestly, that actually kind of plays into it slightly now. Like, now that, you know, I know 4 months is a long way away. I know there's still like 4 months basically, but now that there's actually like a timer on it, it does kind of make it a bit more, not necessarily stressful, but I'm a bit more conscious of that, of how long I'm taking now. Especially since I want to like go back and do more all bosses stuff before. And I'm probably going to need a couple weeks just to refresh my memory on that run. You know, refresh with like glitches and things and like routes. So that's the thing, there's still a ton of time before DLC, but it does kind of, you know, actually having a timer on it, even if that timer is like very long, does kind of make you think a bit. So hopefully I'm not going to be on this for 4 months. I do think it will get to a point where if I haven't done this, if I still haven't got this run by a certain time, then if I still haven't got this one by a certain time, I probably will just start doing all bosses anyway. And like keep doing this on the side. But, you know, it depends. I don't know, Will. I don't know what bosses are required for NG+. The stuff after the Shrine of Winter should be the same. So, I mean, what's that? What's that? Dragon Riders, Looking Glass, Demon of Song, Velstadt, Guardian Dragon, Giant Lords, final bosses. That stuff after Shrine of Winter should all be the same. I don't know how much... Is it still 1 million soul memory even on New Game Plus to open the Shrine of Winter? Is it still 1 million? If it is, then all you need to do is get into if it is, then surely if you like get a branch of Yore and just immediately use it to get into Shaded Woods, you should be able to just go straight there. Yeah, soul memory carries over. That's just like the total amount of souls you've got on your account, like on your file. It carries over like new games and everything. So if it is still 1 million, you should be able to basically just... Actually, no, it might still be 1 million, but I think you might need 1 million on the file. I think. As in, like, it's still 1 million to open the Shrine of Winter, but you might need to get 1 million in that new game cycle. I don't think you can just sort of walk in with 1 million soul memory and immediately open it. I'm not certain. I'm definitely not certain. Like, to get to Shrine of Winter, you don't need to kill anything. You just need, To get to Shrine of Winter, you just need the Branch of Yore to get into the Shaded Woods. I think it might be 1 million on the new game cycle, rather than just like 1 million soul memory total. I don't know. That's in like DS2. I don't really know anything outside of the areas and bosses. Like, I could name the areas, I could name the bosses, I can name what bosses are in what area, but beyond that, I don't really know much about the game. You know, definitely not on the level of something like Sekiro or Elden Ring or DS3. I'm sure someone on Google knows. I'm sure Google will have an answer. Like if you just search it on YouTube or something. I'm sure there'll be a post somewhere of what is actually required in New Game Plus. So that's the thing, because New Game Plus is different, I guess it does kind of mess things up a bit in a way, because it's not just the exact same game. I mean, the King's Ring is Velstadt, right? But that's not super bad. Okay, for Sekiro and Elden Ring, I'm Google. For DS2, I'm Bing. Let's go with that. Like, can be helpful at times, but you wouldn't pick it for your knowledge, you know? That's what I am. Okay, don't snipe me. Okay. Hello, Summer and Emerson. Hope you're both doing well. Hope you're both having a good day. Okay, just wait for this dude to de-aggro. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay, please can this dude... I don't know what causes this one to aggro. But they didn't that time. It's incredibly temperamental as to whether this dude aggroes or not. Welcome from Brazil. So hope you're having a good day. And welcome. Dude, I've never been to Brazil. I kind of want to go. Like South America, I think would just be like really nice to go to at some point. I've never been to Wales. Actually, I have. I did my D of E silver like expeditions in Wales. So I have been walking through the fields of Wales before for a total of like 6 days. And honestly, not to be mean to Wales, but I think I've seen most of it from those 6 days of walking. I think I've seen most of what it has to offer. Definitely one of the places of all time. I mean, that's the thing. In fairness, like, we did basically just walk through fields. You know, I think we walked through maybe one town, and other than that, it was just fields. So, like, fields and, like, forest roads. Oh, I absolutely know one thing, so I'm going to keep going for it. I'm going to keep going for it. Just keep walking into the middle of the lake. I'm on thin ice in like super heavy boots carrying a blowtorch that's on, and I'm just going to keep walking into the middle. So... No grab. Wait, bro didn't even see me. Oh wait, yes he did. That was actually lucky, because I completely turned around before the dude even shot at me. You know, take care, Marina. And so hopefully the concert later is also very nice. Hopefully you have a good time with that. Oh, you are never going to let this joke go, are you? Is this going to be like the new true monk? I mean, hey, soon you might have to come up with new stuff. Like, you know, you've got the Sekiro jokes. Pretty soon you might have to try and come up with some Elden Ring jokes based on what happens. I mean, yeah, I am the one that got hit, so... If I hadn't got hit by True Monk, it wouldn't be a joke. But, I mean... yeah, hopefully pretty soon you're not going to be able to use that against me. I mean, it is still only 2 runs that I lost to True Monk. So, you know, it's not that bad. Only thing is, of course, it's kind of 2 runs more than I would have liked to have lost to True Monk. It will be fine. I know how to fight that boss. Kind of. I don't know if we are talking about the same thing. I think we're both talking about one of the Sekiro jokes, but we're talking about different Sekiro jokes. So... yeah, I don't think that has quite worked. Haven't quite lined up there. Yeah, and I'm talking about True Monk, so... yeah. Not quite the same thing, but... sure. Sure, sure. I swear I didn't even get hit when I said that. I didn't even get hit, I think it's just what I said. Like, it was a Hitless Gyobu, I think. Yeah, I should really learn to actually, like, think before I say things. Especially now that everything I say gets recorded, basically. You know, now that everything I say just gets recorded into a VOD or like to go in a video or whatever, I should probably be a bit more careful. Okay. I need confetti, that would help. Wait, are monk and nun the same in German? Is that what you're saying, Marina? If I've understood correctly. Monk is... I think that's what that says. Okay, easy phase done. Okay, I do not like this tree being here. Bro, what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? But what the fuck is going on with this ape fight? Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, True Monk is a female, but she's called True Monk. Yeah, she is a female in this game, but that's just what they called her. Dude, what is this ape doing? Holy fuck. Holy shit, that's the longest ape fight I've ever done. I think Priestess Yao is her name. I think it says in the True Monk memory description. I think it's Priestess Yao. Also, that ape took fucking forever. That took forever. Okay. I don't know what went so bad with that ape. I don't know why all my stuff ran out so... I mean, obviously it didn't run out early, but... I don't know why I did so little damage when I had all the buffs on. Ape didn't really give me the opportunities when I had all the buffs on to hit her. Him. Yeah, him. The boss ape is a guy, and then the ape that like jumps into the arena in the double ape fight is the girl. Okay, but actually though, Will, like I was doing the fight normally and like talking as I always do, and then I think I finished saying a sentence, and then I checked and all my buffs were gone, and then ape was only like half dead, and I was just like, You know, maybe I should shut up and actually focus on this for a second, because Ape is nowhere near dead. I was all just talking, then realised that, oh, it's only half dead, and I have no more buffs. And Ape can actually be a scary fight. Okay, please behave. Please behave. Yeah, I call that behaving, holy fuck. That is about as good owl RNG as you can get. Okay, owl is done. Yeah, I have a really weird sense of humour. I laugh at the dumbest shit. Like, I laugh at some really stupid shit. I look down on your jokes, of course I do. Of course I do. And as always, it's time for the best part of this run, the 5 minutes of dialogue. Always nice when you get to this part. Just talking to NPCs for 5 minutes. And then we get to do it again in Fountainhead, so... I think there is kind of a way to skip dialogue, but I can't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure there's a way that you do in like speedruns where you start the dialogue and then immediately back out of it or something. So you can like get through it quicker. I haven't got a clue what it is. Hello? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, and time for dialogue part 2. Yes, I think you just like back out or something, but I can't remember exactly. I don't know exactly what you do. So I don't think pressing circle works. But I would say it doesn't exactly matter. You know, it's not a speed run, we're not trying to go fast. Now, obviously going fast is nice, but you know, the faster you do the run, the less time you lose when you get hit, so... I don't exactly know how it works. But I love how that's basically my motto. Like, the faster you go, the less time you waste when you get hit. In other words, I would rather do really quick runs and then reset a bunch rather than having like super safe strats for everything and like confirming it. You know, having like a really easy run where everything's really safe and just taking a while. Yeah, it might be start actually. I want to see if that worked. No, I think that just backs out. No, I think start just backs you out of whatever you're doing. I don't think it like registers. So it didn't register that I did the eavesdrop there. I don't know. So it doesn't matter. It's just like something that I've seen in speedruns. It's just something I've seen in runs, but yeah. Okay. Crying at the sight of True Monk. A natural reaction. A natural reaction to True Monk. Okay, 17 emblems. I mean, you only need 9 for this boss. Don't jump off the bridge. What the fuck? Okay, she threw a bit of some weird shit at the end, but... She definitely tried. I'll say that much, she definitely tried. But she was unsuccessful. Definitely threw in one of the rarer attacks at the end to try and throw me off. Like there are 2 attacks that she like never does, or like very rarely does, and that one at the end, like the sort of triple spin, was one of them. So she did try, but she was unsuccessful, as was I with that jump. And with that jump. And with that jump, what the fuck is going on? Okay, this fish being here I actually don't like. Oh my god, there's a dude there. There's a dude there. I'm dead. No, fuck it. Just get me out of here. Fucking get me out of here. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. So I missed the jump like 3 times. Missing the jump is fine because it's completely safe. But I missed the jump like 3 times. So a fish like swam over to me in the water, which they can hit you. Then the Akami dude that I aggroed earlier like caught up to me and started running towards me to attack. So I started running away to try and get to a safe location, and I accidentally ran into the water, which I thought was going to cause Lightning Boy to shoot at me. So I then tried to like run behind a wall somewhere. And then I tried to get to a relatively safe spot and idle away. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Oh my god. What the f... Thank you, holy fuck. Why could I not do that jump? Why could I not do that jump? Like, it is really not that difficult. Do not know what was going on there. Actually kind of fortunate that we didn't get hit. Also, I don't know who's aggroed, but... which chat? Because I can't exactly tell. Okay, I think we're safe now. We got through that mess. I don't know why that was so sketchy. That is not supposed to be a difficult jump. I guess that did just teach me that there is actually some risk in that jump. What? No, it didn't. La 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 la. I'm kind of surprised that didn't do full damage. Dude, what is going on with this fountainhead? What is actually going on with this fountainhead? Holy fuck. Dude, this fountainhead is something else. What is happening? What is actually going on with this fountainhead? It is so scuffed. Okay. Well, just fix your computer then. It's not that difficult, obviously. But oh my god. Why has this one all of a sudden become so stressful? Because of this area. Now fix it yourself. It can't be that bad, you know, just... I don't know, just like hit it. That normally works to fix a lot of tech. Just whack it. Holy shit. I don't know how this is, like, still hitless. I don't know how this fountainhead is still hitless. Did you send that before hearing me say it by chance? Dude, I don't understand how this is hitless. Yeah, good old percussive maintenance. Just whack it. Fixes most things. A Divine Dragon will be in about 5 minutes. Once I've done this quest line. I'm doing this quest line so I can buy some more items, and then once we've done this, we're gonna go and fight Dragon. Okay, so now we go... Uh-huh. Really? Did I, Will? Did I? Did I? Mm-hmm. Oh, right, what's next? So Salt, then back to him to speak a couple more times, and then... Senpo. Yeah. Just trying to remember the quest line. Oh dear. Dude, this is such a scuffed run. But don't worry, all of the difficult stuff is still to come. Oh, we haven't even done the difficult stuff yet. Make you a mod to block him. So it's not my fault. You know, now that I think about it, now that I think about it, I mean, hey, if I wanted to, I would just block him anyway. Like, let's be real here. Because if I blocked him, I wouldn't have to listen to him. So it doesn't matter if I... It doesn't matter if it's me, the one that blocks him, you know? So... Will has just, like, permanently stood there, just, like... Just with a shotgun pointed at him, just ready to go whenever. Right, Senpo. Divine Dragon plushie. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Oh, could you imagine? That would actually be amazing. Just a little dragon plush. That would actually be the best thing ever. Make it happen from Soft. Just scrap all of the Shadow of the Erdtree like pre-order bonuses. Like scrap the statues and helmets and just say that you're making some like Divine Dragon plushies. Like instead. Please. Dude, that would actually be so nice. Right, what am I getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Echo, 4 Confetti. Okay, we have the stuff we want. It is finally time for Dragon. Who needs Mesmer the Impaler when you can have a cuddly Divine Dragon? I mean, honestly though, it's kind of a tempting deal. Maybe not for quite the same price point, but it's a tempting offer. Definitely a tempting offer. Come on. Gather round, gather round. Not quite where I wanted to go, but sure. Okay, is this gonna hit it? Yes. Okay, Dragon. Now please don't hit me with any of the shit I've never seen before. Like, whichever run it was. So I think it was like the last one I did, where Dragon like pulled out a move that I've never seen. Yeah, you did say you were leaving forever, so it seems you held on to that promise for a long time. Yeah, it was the last one I did, but I can't remember when that was. That was probably Wednesday, yeah. I think that was Wednesday. Yeah, because Friday was DS2 and then no stream Saturday, so... I think it's 2 more lightning. Yeah, 1 more. And it's all the way over there. I'm pretty sure you can just, like, sprint past all of this, but I don't trust it, and I always prefer to, like, actually dodge it. I'm pretty sure you can just sprint, though. Come on. Okay, then it's going to do the big attack. So now it's going to do the big attack. Okay. That is the worst hitless fountainhead I've ever done. How the fuck was that hitless? How was that hitless? I do not understand. One of the fountainheads of all time. Honestly, Divine Dragon was the only thing there that actually went vaguely correctly. Everything else was super scuffed in one way or another. Okay, this bridge is actually really sketchy. I should probably think of a safer way to do that. Like, even with the Gatsheen, just charging across that bridge is not safe. Or at least it definitely doesn't feel safe. Okay. Yeah, I guess we have, what, like 20 minutes left, Will? It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. Then double ape should be pretty straightforward, hopefully. Oh wait, have you done like extra today? Were you supposed to finish at 4:30 or something and you've done a bit extra? Oh, you started 8:30. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Right, time for ape. Time for ape. Please don't be annoying. Please don't be like the actual Guardian Ape fight from earlier. Okay, please. Yes, that's the attack I want. Should phase 2. I'm gonna greed. Probably shouldn't have greeded, but whatever. That other ape does sometimes get a bit close. That's for sure. That ape does get close. Okay, grappling hook attack. Attack power. Now it's time for the difficult one. It's time for demon. Time for demon. I was practicing this fight yesterday and I think I got it like 2 out of 4 times. Okay, we're going full focus mode. How did that miss? Dude, I'm pressing that so late. Okay, 1. Trying to figure out what's a vaguely good position to be in here. Okay, can we not be in this pile of trees though? Dude, he is in like the worst position. Surprise. Actually, he might have fucking thrown shit at me there. Big attack, yeah. What are you gonna do? Okay, this attack. Dude, why aren't you doing the attack I want? Oh shit. Holy fuck. Couple sketchy parts in there. Couple sketchy parts. But we got it. Dude, Demon at low attack power is so fucking scary. Low attack power for that fight is so scary. And then we quickly get these shuriken upgrades. Well, we've done the new stuff. Like, the new stuff for all memories is now done. Now it's just closing off the purification run with 2 more attack power than the actual purification run. I mean, in fairness, the moves you can't deflect for Demon are all pretty well telegraphed. Like, they're pretty much all from... Well, I mean, there are moves that, like, you can deflect, but you can't deflect for Hitless because they do chip damage. You know, like from the firearm. And I mean, there are a couple attacks here or there that are maybe a bit sketchy to deflect, but... Yeah. It is probably the scariest fight just because of how much HP Demon has, like compared to our attack power. I think because I voluntarily started doing that at, what, like 10 attack power instead of 12. Definitely does make it a bit more risky. Okay, those dudes need to not follow me. I think we're good. Yeah, that was definitely a scary Demon fight. Last thing, I played that one very, very passively. There were a lot of attacks there where, you know, I went for 1 punish instead of 2, or like 2 instead of 3. That I would normally do because I wanted to play it very passively to like not really risk anything. Yeah. Managed to get through it though. I see, like, Demon is always going to be a scary boss, but honestly, like, all of the attacks are like very obvious counters. And he doesn't really have any attacks that like completely throw me off. You know, it's just, I know exactly how to deal with every attack. There's nothing that I necessarily am like worried about. It's just that the attacks in general are difficult. Okay, make sure to actually kill this dude. So I didn't do that in practice. Because I did like about an hour and a quarter practice last night on like some bosses and things. And I did make a couple mistakes there, but they were, you know, like easy fixes. Did I use the demon memory? Yeah, okay. I just had a thought for a second that I forgot to use it. Okay. And time for the fun part. Good old butterfly. So that is the lowest scale drunkard, and we are rocking quite a lot of attack power for this point. Okay. Best boss in the game. Uh-huh. Okay. Butterfly down. Relatively pain-free butterfly. I think she was like Wolf's mentor or something. Like, I think Owl, like, had her train Wolf on certain things or something. Can't remember exactly. Okay, Gatchin. I have Blood Smoke on. Into Hirata 2. Yep, 8 more death blows. We get one of them, hopefully, for free. 8 death blows. 2 on Drunkard, 2 on Owl, 1 on Genichiro, 3 on Ishin. And I didn't take any damage on the wall this time. Didn't take any damage on the wall. Dude, hello? He's run into it. Holy fuck, the Lone Shadow did not want to run into that. I also have no Echo because he didn't give me a chance. He didn't give me a chance to use the Echo. Dude, that stomp attack fucking sucks. Oh my god, he used it twice in a row. It's the worst attack he has, and he used it twice in a row. That attack is such bullshit. It has such weird positioning on it. Okay. Favourite boss in the game. I don't know how that hit me. I do not know how that hit me. I disagree. That's exactly what I did. That is exactly what I did. That's what I did. Fuck you. That is exactly what I did, like all 3 times. Fucking owl. It's probably because I went for a late R1. I kind of hesitated and then went for the R1 and still tried to dodge it instead of just deflecting. Questionable. Fucking questionable. Well then. Well then. Dude, I'd fucking earned it this run. Like, I had dealt with so much bullshit. Don't know how those didn't catch me. Dude, I earned this run and then I fucked it on that. Shame. We were so nearly free. Oh dear. Oh, you can iframe that. Oh. Apparently Ishin Hyper Armor's that attack. Did not know that. Did not know Ishin Hyper Armor's those. Dude, I'm actually kind of nervous now, like... I actually haven't had the Hitless Ishin in a run in a very long time. I haven't had a Hitless Ishin in a very, very long time. Like, in an actual run. Okay, let's go and watch this shit. Where is it? Where's Owl? Right. I just want to watch this, because this is sad. Okay, I deflect that. Yeah, I think it's because I was very late on this R1. Normally I'd want to attack like here, and I was very late. But even so, like... Even so, I would like to question that hitbox. Like, even though I was late on the R1, can we talk about this hitbox? Like, his sword is over here. How am I getting hit here? Are you trying to tell me that, like, his hand is hitting my foot and that's what it is? I don't know how that hit me. Yeah, I don't know how that hit me. I still don't know how that hit me. Well... oh dear. It looks like Owl's wrist hit my toe, and that's what did it. And that's what did it. Owl's wrist hit my toe, and that was the end of me. Oh dear. I'm actually gonna quickly practice Owl and Ishin for that matter. Given those are my two hits. Let me just quickly, like, practice both of those. Yeah, that is a weird hitbox. Like, it's just sad that I lose my hitless run to a questionable hitbox. Okay, I suck. I'm sure the hitbox is working fine. It's just a weird place, you know? Just a bit of a weird place. It is pretty sad though, that that's what gets the run. I actually melted his phase 1 because he gave me a ton of mortal draw chances. It's like whenever he does the sweep, I do a mortal draw. And he did it like 3 times, so I just melted phase 1. Like that. I kind of want him to do the attack again, but... he's just going to keep letting me mortal draw. That is a shame. Dude, that was literally the first run as well. Okay, I don't know what that was. Dude, I actually wanted... I actually need to kind of make sure I can still do this Hitless. Holy fuck. It's also really annoying that I have my save file set at slightly the wrong audio. That being the first run of the day was just such a weird thing though. Like no resets or anything, just straight into a run and it was that. Like that's what I did. I would like to disagree. Oh well. It just means we get to do this for longer. Because I like Sekiro so much that I want to spend more time on this run. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, quick Sword Saint. Quick Sword Saint. I mean, in fairness, what is clear though more than anything is my like hour and a quarter practice at like 2 AM paid off. Like my little sort of midnight practice session definitely paid off. Guess I'm just going to have another midnight practice session. I mean, how many... Like, I'm surprised I haven't gotten a one-hit run yet. Like, how many sort of 2 and 3 hit runs have I had? And I haven't had a one-hit yet. Definitely odd that I am still like stuck on 2 hits, but I mean, that is how my, like, first Hitless went. Like, my sure Hitless. I was stuck on 2 hits for a while and then went straight to 0. Okay, so he hyper armors these apparently, so I can't stag him even if I wanted to. So the best thing then is if he does that attack, I just need to try and get far away from him and deflect them. Yeah, if he does that attack, I just need to get far away and try and deflect it. Yep. Okay. Let's try again. Dude, that was so nearly it. There was so much stuff I had to deal with that run, and then I threw it away at the end on a weird hitbox. Like there was the stupidly long Guardian Ape fight. We had Bull misbehaving. Monk misbehaved. Fountainhead was just in general a complete mess. The second drunkard misbehaved. There's a lot of stuff that was questionable about that run. And we still managed to get farther out before it went wrong. Well, oh well. Just have to go again. I mean, honestly, if that's what I can do first run of the day after like a bit of practice the night before, we should pretty much have this. Well, if I can just do a bit of practice and get that, then yeah, we have this pretty much. You know, like the purification run was at a point, it's just a matter of time. You know, like we've got all of the sort of dumb hits out the system, and it's just the sort of random like attacks or random things that I'm like surprised to see that gets me now. So it will be soon. I'm kind of really sad as well because like Demon went pretty well and Lady Butterfly behaved. So, you know what? And Owl behaved, like Shinobi Owl. So there were some difficult sections. There were some some bosses that actually behaved really nicely, and we kind of missed out on that by not capitalizing. It is what it is. Well, anyway, now that just means that we're completely warmed up with a run, and so this is going to be the Hitless run then. Now that we're warmed up, we've warmed up like the entire run, every single part. We've done them all Hitless today. So, yeah, easy. This is going to be the run. Dude. You know, I've done every single section of this run Hitless today in the past 2 hours, so... Don't know if I've been able to say that before. Yeah, so it's basically in the bag now. Just kind of back to like that situation with purification where it's like we know we can do it, we know it's going to be very soon, but it's just when. Of course, it would have been nice to get it right then and there. But oh well. Back to Gyobu. I think once I get this run, I do want to try and get the 4th ending for Sekiro. Which, I mean, it'll be way easier than this run, but I do want to try and get it to say that I've done all endings. But, I mean, realistically, I think that should only take a stream or 2. I hope. Also, I suck. Like, realistically, it should take a stream or 2. Like, we just go to Fountainheads, do some dialogue, and then fight Sword Saint. There's no Double Ape, no Demon, no Hirata. You know, Maria, take care. Hopefully you enjoy your concert. Thank you for the good luck, and yeah, we'll let you know if it happens. We will have to wait and see. Hopefully it will happen, but yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, I hope you and your parents enjoy the concert. Sounds like it's going to be a good time. Oh, don't jump off that. Okay, I really just hope I don't get put in, like, Gyobu jail now. I just get put in Gyobu or Ball jail. That would not be ideal. But in fairness, the first, like the Gyobu last one did go pretty well. Like, it was a relatively cooperative Gyobu. So hopefully we can replicate it. Okay. Let's see if he behaves. Give me a lot of deflect attacks. Okay, there we go. Okay, if he didn't get the death blow there, I was getting hit. I was very greedy. If that wasn't a death blow, this one was over. Okay, there's the stagger. Okay, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Yeah, but I kind of missed the countdown slightly. I may have slightly overshot on the countdown. Just by 26 minutes. That was close, Holy. This is regular new game. This is just from a brand new save file. Yeah, hello again, Ratchet. No, we can't do like the you know, the death blow, like insta kill cheese on Gyobu. So you just have to fight him normally. Because it's a glitch. I mean, hey, we got past Gyobu both runs today, so not the worst thing ever. Struggling Deathless Dragon Heritage. Oh, is that the one with like all of the extra dialogue and like the persimmons and things? Yeah, it is that one, yeah. Oh, the serpent got you. Oh no. That's not very nice. That's normally with like deathless runs or whatever, if it's, you know, if a boss gets you, you're kind of okay with it, but oh no, the serpent getting you must really suck. Which serpent was it? Oh my god, what are you doing? Yeah, serpents are just like instant death blows. Which one was it? Was it the one to like get the fresh viscera, or... There we go. Yes, Sunken Valley, yeah. Or were you just... Were you getting the viscera, or were you just like swimming through the water? And I guess either way, that's a really like sad way to take the death, but... Yeah, the one on the bridge. Man, that does suck. I was saying it doesn't matter if it's like deathless or hitless or damageless, whatever. It's always like it always sucks to lose a run to like a basic enemy. Or like, you know, pretty standard mob. As opposed to like bosses or like difficult parts. I'm sure you'll get there eventually though, like you're probably pretty close, I would imagine. I think like with with a bit of practice and then just doing attempts, you're probably very close at this point. So I don't know exactly how far your like best is, but I'm sure you'll get it pretty soon. Your hitless DS2 run is going well. Yeah, of course it is. Can we talk about like the I don't even want to know how many deaths to Dark Lurker for your hitless run will? Oh dear. Oh, so you can get like most of the parts deathless and you're just having trouble on like one section. That is also a rough thing. That was like me with Lady Butterfly for Purification. Like, I was really good at every other thing in the game, but then Lady Butterfly is the one thing I could not do. I mean, if you really want, like, advice on how to do it, like, if you do really want to, like, look at how to properly do it, then I'm sure if you could search for, like, a hitless run. If you search for, like, a hitless run or some sort of run for that ending, I'm sure, like, you can look at, like, how they do it, but, you know, that's only if you want, like, concrete advice. It's like, I guess sometimes it is also, like, can also be a lot of fun to try and work, like, routes out and work things out on your own. Dude, what is Genichiro doing? What is Bro doing? Well, back-to-back runs past Genichiro. I'm trying to think what the best back-to-back I had is. I think it's Ape. So I'm pretty sure the best back-to-back runs I've had are the day that I did like 3 no resets. And I think the first two, or like the earliest the first one got hit was like Ape. And then the second one got hit, I think, in like Fountainhead or something. Yeah, so I think our best for consecutive runs is Ape. Like up to Ape, I guess, completing Monk. Oh yeah, as far as hitless goes, Genichiro isn't that bad. It's just sometimes, like, it's just that the corner cheese is much safer, you know? The only, like, slightly scary thing about Hitless Genichiro is his, like, 4-arrow attack. And it can be a bit difficult timing-wise to consistently deflect them. But other than that, he is pretty fine to hitless. Like, normally it's just, you know, the corner cheese is just way safer. And it also doesn't take any time to set up. You know, like, if I wanted to, I could do a ton of setups for, like, every boss and make them all pretty safe, but I'd rather go relatively quickly. I say the corner cheese isn't... The corner cheese is actually faster. No, it's completely safe to do hitless, and it's faster than just fighting him normally. So, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And Lady Butterfly hitless is rough. Lady Butterfly is the bane of my existence. I think when I was doing Purification, I think Lady Butterfly got me like 3 or 4 times. Like when I was doing Purification, I had 3 or 4 runs where my first hit was Lady Butterfly. So I got through like all of the Immortal Severance stuff. Got through like True Monk, Dragon, Owl, Ape, all this stuff. And then, yeah, my first hit was Lady Butterfly. And that happened like 3 or 4 times. So that is definitely a rivalry. I mean, say, phase 2, if you don't melt her health bar, gets very, very bad very quickly. Which is why... It's also why I've started doing Demon earlier. Because when I started doing this run, I did Demon after Hirata to have as much attack power as possible. But I've actually decided I would rather fight Demon with 2 less attack power in order to give me 1 more attack power for Lady Butterfly. That's how, like, worried and, you know, sort of unpredictable the Butterfly fight is for me. I'd rather take way longer on Demon just to give me 1 more attack power for Butterfly. Yes, hey, you do, at the start of phase 2, I do 3 mortal draws, and that basically kills her. Like, it can kill her depending on your angle and things, but it basically kills her, and then like a couple shurikens will finish off. But I do also bring a Snapseed in case it goes wrong. Because the dude outside the arena gives you a Snapseed. So I get that one and bring it in just in case something goes wrong. And, you know, like, Butterfly's not dead and I need to get rid of all of the ads. I don't think that's ever happened in an actual hitless run where I've had to, like, use the Snapseed. But it's just as a fail-safe in case, like, the mortal draw and shurikens don't work. Or she does, like, particularly, like, annoying attacks so I can't use the shuriken. Okay. Off to Armored Warrior. Armored Warrior was actually a very hit or miss fight for me. This fight can actually get out of hand for me very quickly. I don't know why, but it's just one of the fights that I suck at. Like, I'm not that good at this boss. Oh, Will. Time to annoy me. Sounds good. Sounds good. That is not where I use the echo. I'm not good at any boss. Okay. That's how we're doing this then. Well, I'm good enough at Armored Warrior to do it hitless. Good enough. Dude, it's actually so nice just like having the occasional day where I'm not stuck on like Yobu. It may not happen that often, but having the occasional time where I can just get runs going and just play the game is surprisingly quite nice. Okay, time for Screen Monkeys. I mean, let's see how far this one can get. Let's see if I can beat Ape. Get myself a new like record for back-to-back runs. See, I think the furthest I've gotten like 3 consecutive runs is like the rat on the way to Armored Warrior. Or maybe like one of the bugs in Abandoned Dungeon. I can't remember when that hit was. So I remember the time that I got hit in Abandoned Dungeon by one of like the random bugs that like jump around. I can't remember exactly like when that was. Okay, Screen Monkeys down. Just like 11 bosses to go. Oh dear. Not that difficult. Right. Oh, ow. Dude, my arm is just aching, like in my shoulder for some reason. Not great. Or the way I've been sat, to be honest. You cut your knuckle to death. Didn't you say you, like, hurt your finger earlier, I swear? Like today. Did you just injure yourself twice in a day? Oh dear. You really can't be trusted, can you? Super injury prone. Oh, that was the same thing. Oh. Well, still super injury prone. I mean, it's got to hurt though, but disappointing. How do we even cut it? Like how? Paper cut? I don't know. I don't even know how you would cut your knuckle. Like on accident. That is definitely impressive, is all I will say, Will. You opened a container and cut your... Oh boy. Are they going to have to put like hazard tape on the container now? To make sure you know. Just hazard tape just directed at will. Be careful, this is sharp. Yeah, that is definitely something. To not even know what you cut yourself on is quite impressive. Definitely impressive. I mean, in fairness, that does happen sometimes where, like, you cut yourself or, you know, you injure yourself somehow, then you don't even feel it, and then you just, like, look in that area and see, like, and see the injury, like, how did I do that? It also happens sometimes with, like, bruises. Or where, like, you do, or maybe you hit your hand on something, or you hit something small, and then you don't think it'll bruise, and then it does, and it's just... It definitely is annoying when that happens, and you just kind of realise that, you know, oh, I've injured myself. You know, even if you don't feel it, it's just a bit like, how? I guess that's more the thing where, you know, you don't realise it and then you try and figure out, like, how it happened or when it happened. Instead of just immediately knowing, sometimes. You know, or you could just, like, not cut your finger on a container, and then you wouldn't even have to worry about whether you notice or not, but... You know, not everyone can be that intelligent. Not everyone has that much safety. That wasn't directed at anyone. Don't question it. That wasn't directed at you, Will. And hey, if you think that was directed at you, then you're taking it the wrong way. That's all I can say. Oh dear. What have I done? Yeah. I've just signed my death warrant by saying that. Oh dear. I'm sure now the Discord is going to be filled with fun little jokes. You know, nothing. all like kind and happy comments. You know, you wouldn't take the piss at all, would you, Will? That's not what you do. Oh dear. What have I done? Yeah, I'll read them and then just won't reply and just be like, oh yeah, haha, funny. And then you'll like whinge at me for airing you or something. That's normally how it goes. I normally don't reply to stuff because I can never think of what to say. You know, not everything needs a reply. Or like also like there's a lot of things that they're not really open to a reply. You know, they're just kind of like sort of a thing that you don't really reply to, and then it's, you know, then you don't want to reply to just be like, oh yeah, I've seen this or something. So a lot of time I just don't reply to stuff. It's like, oh, I've seen this, yeah, but I guess the thing with Discord is there's no like, they don't have a way that shows when you've seen something. Yeah, I'm just like the super like sarcastic, unbothered, like, oh yeah, that's quite funny, haha, and then just forget about it. I want holy fuck. I almost ignored that idol. It would not have been fun to try and get to Fountainhead, then realise I have to fight Double Ape first to get back here. I mean, they expose me enough in WhatsApp as is, so I'm exactly the same there. I'm exactly the same there in like WhatsApp or texts or whatever, but they actually tell the other person when you've seen the message, like when you've read it. From that, I'm such a dick. I'm just realizing now. I'm so mean. Also, I've also learned to like, you know, when a message comes up to read it in the lock screen. You know, instead of like going into WhatsApp or whatever, if you read it in the lock screen, then you can see what it says without actually, you know, it coming up in WhatsApp as read. So you can kind of get away with it. Okay, back to Ape. Dude, the last Ape was so fucking bullshit. Such an uncooperative fight. You do the same. Yeah. So it just means that you can actually like think about it or whatever without the other person being like, oh, okay, you've seen it, now respond. Yeah, yeah. If you say so. Yeah, that's how Ape is supposed to go. Like, this dude has been much more cooperative. Like, that's how it's supposed to go. I don't know what was happening last run. Okay then. This is a new PB for back-to-back runs. I've never had consecutive runs make it hitless past Ape. I mean, yeah, the spear is better in that situation than just R1ing, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't be bothered to go and get it. You know, like, I have Mortal Draw, I'll use the emblems on Mortal Draw, but I honestly cannot be bothered to go and get the spear. Like, just for that. So I just like R1 and do the slightly longer fight. I'm pretty sure the spear is quite safe to get though. Like, it's not exactly in a risky location to my memory. Like, the couple of enemies around there are pretty easy to run past. That's the wrong idol. That is the wrong idol. There we go. I would say the spear would only really help out for it'd only really help out for that fight. Because I mean, it technically would help out for the double ape, but I'd rather hold on to the emblems for mortal draws in phase 2. I guess I only need like 4 or 5 mortal draws, so I could technically use like 4 spears in phase 2, but or in phase 1. But I don't really think it's super worth it. You know, good luck on your next playthrough. Hopefully this one will be the Deathless. I would say if you can do every section Deathless, then it is just a matter of time now. But it's just a matter of time waiting for the one. Okay, we'll out-cooperate. Okay, that is the most Holy fuck, Al behaved today. These 2 Al fights have been so kind. These have been the 2 kindest owls I think I've ever had. Yep, back to back past Al. Dude, he was so well behaved today. If only the same could be said for his other version. Okay. Back to dialogue. Hopefully the fountainhead in this one won't be as sketchy as the last one. Okay. Honestly, like, even though I think I did do practice tonight, like this evening, but I'm still kind of surprised that I've got this far. You know, like, it's one bit of practice. It kind of seems weird that I can just go into no resets like this. I mean, they're not no resets, but you know, that I can just go into runs like this and have 1 hour of practice the night before basically carry me. I didn't even practice. Actually, the only thing I practiced before Owl was like a couple of Gyobus. I didn't even like go through half of this or like most of this stuff. Like the main stuff I did was, I think, Demon and Butterfly, which definitely paid off in the last one, but is my full name Embryo? Yes, definitely. My full name is Embryo MTZ. That's my full legal name, definitely, yeah. Yeah. That's my surname, of course. Definitely. Mr. MTZ. Mm-hmm. Okay. Almost done with the dialogue. To Millicent something something, yeah. Are you fighting the tutorial Genichiro? Like the one at the very start of the game? Like, I guess, yeah, you could count getting, like, dying to him as a death, even though it's not, like, a proper quote-unquote death, but I mean, if you are, then that's pretty just, like, that's a pretty, like, bold move. That's a pretty impressive move to, like, voluntarily fight tutorial Genichiro in, like, a deathless run. It doesn't stand for anything real. It was just 3 letters. Like, genuinely. Like, I could try and, like, come up with something and be like, oh yeah, it actually stands for this, but it's 3 letters. Because why not? I don't know why I picked those 3 letters in particular, but... Okay, I'm going to go and get a drink, so you are once again subjected to this cutscene. Okay. I apologise for subjecting you to that. Definitely an interesting cutscene. Your real name is True Monk. Of course it is. I'd expect nothing less from you, Will. Oh, that could have been bad. If she instantly went for the terror there, I was getting hit. Because I did a head stomp like directly up instead of off to the side. So if she went for like the terror attack there, I was dead. I tried to jump around her but didn't get enough of an angle, so it just jumped me straight up. Whoa! Grapple. I don't know what was happening there. I kind of spazzed out on the branch. Yeah, if you die onto Torgeni, it's a death. Yeah, makes sense. like, that's the thing. Some people could argue that it doesn't really count as a death because it's like, it's intentional. It doesn't like, you know, it doesn't put the death screen up or this sort of thing. But yeah, even so, like voluntarily fighting Tutorial Genny in a deathless run is a pretty big thing. Okay, that jump went a lot easier that time. That's nice. Skills, we get that. Really well. Really, really, really. There we go. Let's try and have a slightly better fountainhead. I mean, like, it was still okay because it was hitless last one, but I guess convincing is the word I'm looking for. A slightly more convincing fountainhead than the absolute mess that was last time. Not in what way? What? I kind of missed the point, I think. Not in what way? If you can say it on YouTube. I feel like I might have been missing the point slightly. Or just not understanding what you were saying, but... yeah, let's just leave it at that. Yeah, let's move on from this, Will, okay? Let's move on. Oh dear. Definitely one of the conversations of all time. It's definitely you being a bit more... like, I'm pretty sure I understand what you're saying, but I'm not about to repeat it on YouTube, is the point I'm making. I think it's you being, yeah. Dude, what the fuck have the conversations today been? They've been, like, the most random things ever. No, today's been the weirdest day. Okay, time for dialogue part 3. Hey, I'm not saying you're weird, I'm just saying the conversations in general. Like, the topics have definitely been interesting, to put it that way. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, let's just say you're too funny. Yeah, let's go with that. But we'll go with humour. Sure. Oh dear. Dude, what has today been? What has today been? Oh dear. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, like, but say I did the hour and a quarter practice last night, but I didn't expect it to have this much of an effect. No, like, I'm gonna be honest, the norm for streams and the norm for runs is to just go into it. But the norm is very much just to go into runs, see what happens, and then inevitably like an hour into stream have to do some practices of Gyobu, and then I get a run going. So I didn't expect the little practice session to make this much of a difference. Okay, speak to this guy. I mean, hey, I'll have you know, I actually refrained from playing Honk. Well, actually, I say I refrained, I still played it. I refrained from doing more than normal, or actually doing some quests or something, in order to practice Sekiro. I'll have you know. I actually stopped playing it in order to practice Sekiro. Very impressive. Oh yeah, I'm not. I still played it, but my initial plan was I was going to also do like some quest stuff, or like play through some quests and story and things. But in the end, I basically just went on and like spent my daily and like did all my daily stuff, and then went on Sekiro to practice. So you know, I still go on it every day to spend all the daily stuff, but okay, 5 Echo, 4 Confetti. Last thing, I'm assuming you didn't see me on Sekiro like 3 AM though, you know? I'm assuming that wasn't the case. I've also started doing like another casual playthrough of Elden Ring. Like proper like casual playthrough. Not just rushing everything. No, kind of as like DLC prep. I'm kind of like setting up a save file for DLC. So I'm just doing that like in my own time. It's like a casual playthrough. No like challenge runs or anything, just play the game again with a weapon I haven't used. Which honestly so far has been pretty fun. I basically figured that, you know, I've edited and put out 2 videos in the space of like a week. I've earned like a couple evenings of like casual gaming. Just like casual, non-stream related stuff. Yeah, I'm on. Dude, these lot are so separated. Okay, there we go. Back to Dragon. Okay, where's the next one? Is it gonna show up at all? Hello? Next lightning? There we go. Holy fuck, that took a long time. That took a very long time to show up. Okay, there we go. That's 3. Four. Okay, these next lot have been quite quick. I don't know why that first one took so long. Or like it felt like it took so long. I'm gonna wait for the next attack instead of going for this. I'm just gonna wait for this. And then I'll come back and pick this one up. Just didn't want to risk it. There we go, on to phase 2. Good old phase 2. But he's really not doing the attack yet. Okay, now he should do it. Yeah. Dude, back-to-back runs through Fountainhead. Oh my god. A word for not risking it. Go on, Will. Let's hear it. I don't know if this is like a joke or actual, like, serious. Hey, hopefully you'll get Genichiro this time, Ratchet. Hopefully you'll get him this time. Yeah, okay, Will. For a second I thought you were actually going to like give some insightful information and some actual knowledge. But no. Why would I expect such a thing from you? Why would I expect such a thing? How foolish of me. How foolish. I've got 3 Gachins. Wait, I swear I shouldn't have that many. I must have just picked one up from an enemy somewhere. Oh, that was fucking close. Holy shit, that final gunshot was so close. Dude, one day I'm actually gonna get hit running through that. Oh, you did it hitless. Wow, well done. I mean, any fight hitless is always really nice to get. Just like proof that you completely destroyed them. It's always nice. But even in this sort of run, it's always nice whenever I get a hitless fight. I guess there's like a little confidence booster in a way. You know, a little bit of confidence boosting every single fight. Do I want you to be knowledgeable? That's a good question. How much do I trust you to be knowledgeable? I think is the better one. Okay, time for double ape. time for double ape. Okay. Please don't misbehave. Ah, shit. Staggering him there is not ideal, because you kind of miss out on the ton of hits you can get from the, like, from this attack. You miss out on all of these R1s. Okay, time for MD spam. I missed. Oh my god, I missed. Well, that's a rip. How did I miss? He didn't do it in the normal location. He didn't do it in the normal location. I don't know what I was meant to do. I don't know what I was meant to do. What was I meant to do? Time to go back and watch this shit. I think I was like 3 or something. It doesn't matter at this point. Hold on. What was I meant to do here? Time to pull up the old, pull up the stream again. Time to pull up. Dude, what was I meant to do? Okay, time for MD spam. What was I meant? He's supposed to do the scream like here. He's supposed to scream on this spot here. Why did he go over there? Oh my god. Why did he go over here? Dude, that's such bullshit. MD spam. He's supposed to scream like here, which is where I jumped to do the mortal draw. And he just chose to do it over here. It probably is RNG. But it's like, you know, he's always done it. Okay, time for MD list. You know, it's like he's always done it here for me in runs and practice, so I've just assumed that that's where he always does it. What I should do, which is, yeah, I've always just seen him scream here, so I guess I just assumed that that was like a guaranteed thing. I guess it is just RNG then. But also the times I meant, because where I've killed him here, where I've got the first death blow, he is like right next to where he normally screams. And the times that he's done that, when I've seen him do that, he's always just started here and just immediately done the scream. He hasn't run around at all. He's just always immediately gone for the scream. Dude, that's rough. I guess what I need to do is, instead of like So as you can see, I preemptively jump here. Like, I preemptively jump and start the MD. So what I should do is basically walk around and wait for him to start screaming and then do the MD when I follow him. Basically. I'll give that a quick go. Because yeah, I think I was just a bit too... I guess eager? I don't know. I was a bit too eager to, like, do the MD. I probably should have waited for him to start screaming. Oh yeah, I'm not doubting that. I will never see that RNG again. Well, it's very unlikely that I will. Well, I won't see it in practice, but then as soon as my next run gets to this fight again, I'll see it again. So what I need to is basically just wait for... I need to wait for him to start screaming and then do the jump. Like, I need to basically just walk around, and then when he starts screaming, IMD. But that's what I need to do. And yeah, see, I didn't get the RNG that time. That time he walked right into that spot. He didn't walk out into the open at all. Okay, one more time. One more time, because this is bullshit. Oh dear. I mean, yeah, the second ape comes in because, like, it jumps in. Even if you cancel the scream, the ape still jumps in. You know, I just cancel the scream to... Because the actual scream itself has... Like, the actual scream itself staggers you, which is a hit. So I use the mortal draw to cancel the scream so it doesn't stagger. But, you know, the other ape still jumps in. I don't think there's a way to prevent the second ape jumping in. But I mean, she isn't an issue because this dude dies quickly enough. Let's try it again. So just walk after him. And then when he goes to the Scream MD. Okay, he was actually in a weirder position this time. Like, look at the position here. I mean, yeah, I think you can, but I think the timing on that is slightly tighter. Like, if I try and just not get the second ape to drop in, I think the time is tight, and also, you know, if I mess it up, I'm just dead, basically. Because if I mess it up, then he'll do the stagger, and... I mean, the thing with an instant jump MD is I think he might run away. The thing with this is I think it might run away before I can actually land it. But I'm not sure. We'll give it a shot. I'm not overly convinced that this will work. Let's give it a go, though. Dude, what are you doing? Yes, I'll just like instantly basically echo death blow and then just immediate MD. Dude, what is bro doing? Holy fuck. This is definitely some RNG. Oh my, stop sweeping. Okay. So echo, death blow, and then just immediate. That was very close to missing though. I don't know, that was very close to missing. Like, sure, it worked that time, but that was close. Could try it again. Like, maybe? But I mean, I guess it's the same with the other one, that if I mess it up, the run's over. Because, like, if I mess this one up, then we have 2 apes. And I haven't bought, like, firecrackers in. I don't have firecrackers because I don't get them. I mean, say it did work, but the thing is, I was very close to missing. I guess let's try, like, jumping this way. I mean, maybe? Maybe? It definitely works if I connect it. It definitely works if I connect it. And then, I mean, the only thing is if it starts close like this, I kind of have to, like, figure out which way it's going. Yeah, and, okay, the other ape even dropped in then. The other ape dropped in. Yeah, that's the only thing, like, if you can, like, you kind of have to predict where the ape is going. And all of these times I'm just sort of jumping towards that same spot where it calls in the other ape. But if, you know, like the run that we just did where it died, the ape decides that it's going to a different spot, I guess it's just kind of over. How many emblems have I got though? I have enough for 6 MDs. Okay, that was my fault. I have enough for 6 MDs, and I need 4 to kill the ape. Like, if I do the first strat. If I do the first strat, I need 4 to kill. Which means, in theory, I could go for this, miss 2, and then go and get it when it's summoning the other ape. Potentially. Okay, that time he started on the thing and just instantly summoned. Like, if that happened in the run, that would have been fine. Where he started in this location, then just instantly summoned instead of, like, running over to a random spot. I'm going to do it one more time. But maybe this is actually the way to go with this. I mean, you could just wait until it gets into the middle of the arena, or I think like the angle you death blow from can kind of turn the ape around, but the thing is I want to be between the ape and the summoning spot. Like I want to position myself between the two so that I can jump back and hit the ape as it's running to summon. So like this sort of position here, death blowing this angle wouldn't work. I'd want to be like this way round. Because now I'm between the ape and the summon, which means I can jump backwards and and hit it. Maybe that is the play. Maybe that is the new strat. Maybe that is the strat. Okay, one more for luck. I know that one was one more, but one more for luck. I mean, the thing is, the other method seems safer to me, or like not necessarily seem safe, but it doesn't seem unsafe, is what I should say. It's just the ape acted weirdly. I guess this method is actually safer because you're not also worrying about the second ape. Like, you only have to worry about this one. You're not like trying to get the MDs and the death blow with the other ape, like, getting closer to you. Yeah, now it's directly on the spot, so I don't know if it will instantly summon. If it's right on here, I should wait to see if it instantly summons or not, and actually hold off. Like that. Yeah, I think if he's right on the location for the summon, I should wait for the scream and do that. But if he starts further away, if I can position myself between him and the summon, then I should do a thing where I jump back and try and catch him. Like, as he's running over here. Yeah, so I think my original method works best if the ape, like if the death blow is around this sort of area. But if we're further out here into like the open part of the arena, then I think trying to catch him on the way back is the better idea. Yeah, I hit the second ape in that time and actually basically killed it. I maxed its posture, but it's not viable, or it's not consistent, I should say. Like, I can't reliably do that. You know, I can't reliably hit the second one. Even if I could, I still think this is the better strat. Because, like, the other option would be you burst down the second ape and then you fight this one normally. Whereas this strat is you burst down this ape and the fight is over. You know, you don't also have to fight this dude for a second time on the back of it. So even if you could just quickly kill the second ape, I don't think it would be worth it compared to this. I don't, Will. Never really been interested in that kind of thing. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, and now I position myself here. And now, because of the location, I jump backwards. I jump backwards and catch him on the way. And do that. The only thing is, that's the thing, the ape spawns in right there. So maybe if I get memed and this dude decides to spawn in, it could be a bit... Yeah, resetting the boss means resetting how many times got hit, so obviously we're still on a hitless run, because I can just reset the boss, yeah. Great thinking. But yeah, I honestly think that could be the strategy now. I do think that could be the play. Well, we will hopefully find out if that is the strategy tomorrow. Hopefully we will get back here tomorrow. So yeah, that's me done today. I mean, in fairness, those were two very, very good runs. In fairness. Like, consecutive runs, hitless through Fountainhead. Those were very, very good. We very nearly had the run on the first one. I still debate the owl hit. I still very, very much question that owl hit. I'm not going to try again. It's 7 o'clock where I am, and runs are like an hour 45. Like a successful one. Tomorrow's stream is probably going to be an evening one. I've got some stuff happening here during the day, so I probably can't do it at the normal time. So it will probably be an evening one. But there will still be something tomorrow. Yeah, normally I dodge that owl hit, but I think in that situation, because normally I deflect the first one, then I do an R1 and then dodge that attack. But because of how late I did the R1 in this situation, I think it would have been better for me to just deflect it. But yeah. So yeah, there will be a stream tomorrow, but it'll be an evening one. So, you know, probably starting like 4 hours later than this. Starting like 3-4 hours later than this. An evening, yeah. But yeah, that is me done. Stream tomorrow in the evening. I said this all the time with purification. I'm going to start saying it now. It's a matter of time. We've had so many 2 and 3 hit runs. We've had so many runs through Fountainhead. It's just a matter of time now. Maybe tomorrow will be the day. So yeah, thank you all for stopping by. very good run today, hopefully even better tomorrow, and hope to see you all there. So that's all from me, and take care.